Yo, Inca, you want to come out here? That entire time I was not being recorded and I was doing this long ass intro part. I guess I'll do it in post. Anyways, no, I won't. I'll probably just start it probably around here. Basically, we're fighting Pat. I felt really bad because we started pretty late. Well, it's really only 8, but he has somewhere to be the next day, so I didn't want to do this, you know, starting late or whatever have you, but happens. So I feel like protecting Miss Mag is fine, and we can just go for a high horsepower into Prancer here. Do we Terra? Do we need our Terra Ice? We haven't seen too much yet. I don't think we really care for it right now. So I'll Terra Ground high horsepower into Prancer and we'll see what happens. He's not Intimidate, he is Frisk instead, which is very interesting. But this Protect will be good and valuable information to find out what his Mudsdale wants to do, whether it's Heavy Slam or just Protect. We'll find out. So we get up our Terra, obviously. We Terra Ground, as I mentioned earlier. And I did mention it earlier. The Zephyr got cut out. I don't know what's going on with all my technology just not working, but I'll be on that another day. Get the high horsepower, do about 40-ish. Really damage. You are going to see Side Shield Bash into our Snorlax. We are going to see just body press. So it was a double attack into our little guy here. We are just going to go ahead and switch out here. Blissey is not a great switch in here, obviously. Yeah, I think we just go into Hardened here. And then I feel like we just high horsepower again. I feel like the damage stacking up is better than anything else. And if he decides to Trick Room this turn, then that's fine. Obviously, with this lead off, he has a really good advantage with being normal psychic, avoiding obviously Flutter Mane damage and everything else, but also just in general, being able to just tank hits is probably the best thing for this Wyrdeer. Because I wasn't expecting it, and even if I was more expecting Intimidate rather than Frisk. So at least it doesn't get to see the item on our Heat Trance. We are going to get off our another high horsepower. Do another good chunk. We are just going to see a high horsepower of his own. Oh, that's a good read, or just he just did it on his own. Okay, well, we lose Heat Train, which is unfortunate. And are we going to see Trick Room? We do see Trick Room. Okay, so I'm glad I brought Blissey. We are pretty defensive, so nothing should be able to one-shot us in one go. So we are just going to go ahead and go for the high horsepower, and I guess maybe Ice Beam. I feel like high horsepower at this point will probably kill, but you can never be too sure with these things. I am just gonna Ice Beam. Maybe. Let me think. Shadow Ball's not effective on Wyrdeer. Ice Beam probably won't kill, but I feel like just doubling. Yeah, just hitting each of them would be fine. This game mode is not gonna go to plan, obviously. But this was a good feel out situation. He is gonna body press, which isn't gonna do too much since we are a bulkier Blissey. We are going to see Side Shield Bash do a little bit to our Snorlax. We are going to see Ice Beam proc. We are going to see a good chunk off. He's going to be very confused about why that did so much, obviously, because who wouldn't be confused? We are going to hit another high horsepower. Is this going to kill the Wyrdeer? Let's find out. It does not. That is unfortunate. So we are going to protect our... Oh, he is Berry. Is this Citrus or something of that nature? It is Iapapa. That makes sense. Yeah, so we're still just going to Ice Beam this time into Wyrdeer, and we're going to protect our Snorlax. Because at very minimum, as long as we get Mudsdale low, Hex will still be fine. And even then, we could possibly get a freeze, you know? I don't like hoping for things against Pat, obviously. He's my dog. I don't like hoping for things against anybody, but Pat is definitely one of those kind of people where I've definitely hacked him in the past, and it has not gone to plan for him. So we definitely don't want to do that. We are going to see him go high horsepower, body press, and Side Shield Bash into the Snorlax slot as we protect, which is really nice. So we are going to get off the Ice Beam onto the Wyrdeer, doing a good chunk of damage there. So now both of them are basically threatened with death. I'm going to go into Black Beauty again. I'm going to try for the double protect. Since they're, well, one of them is definitely slow. Okay, so, well, unfortunately, Snorlax is going to die here, which is unfortunate. Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to die here. That did more because he is a defense beast. So we are going to see Sideshow Bash just kill our Snorlax, which is unfortunate. I guess I should have Ice Beam into Wyrdeer in reality, but happens. Definitely think for game 2, Ferret and Heatran might be a better lead, but we'll see. We're still just going to Ice Beam into Mudsdale. Get a good chunk off. We don't have Dazzling Gleam, unfortunately, so that's the only problem with our, I guess our Flutter Mane right now, which is awful work, but happens. It really do be like that. We probably only have 1 turn left of Trick Room, so if he's expecting double protect, I guess, then whatever, but I can only protect one of these, unfortunately. So we're going to protect Miss Mag here, obviously, because we are Specs Blissey. He is just going to body press Blissey, which is going to die, obviously, because, well, it's Blissey. Blissey actually did a really good fair chunk of things here. I wish I had Dazzling Gleam, or else this would be able to be brought back, which is just unfortunate for me, because I only brought Mono Hex, and that's not the greatest in this matchup, unfortunately. Well, not in this matchup, just with this lead and how I let off was not very good. So we're just going to Hex. We are going to get 4-0'd, unfortunately, though. So we are going to go down. We are going to, oh, wait. We see a miss. Are we going to see a Sideshow Bash? We're going to see a Trick Room. I think Sideshow Bash into high horsepower should kill, but you never know. I'm still going to go for, I should have probably taunted, but in all honesty, I didn't know what was going to happen this game, so I am going to see if I can at least pick up a kill. You can see high horsepower here, obviously. We are basically just not very offensive Flutter Mane, so there's that. We are going to see Side Shield Bash. That move can miss, so I am going to hope now, sorry Pat, that this misses, obviously. We are just going to go for Hex into the Mudsdale because I can't touch the Wyrdeer. We are going to see it. It is almost killing us. Sideshow Bash does indeed hit. That is a 4-0 loss on game 1. So for game 2, I prepped for Trick Room, but not as much as I definitely should have. And I guess I should have been taunted the Wyrdeer, but finding out that it's Papa Berry at least allows me to gain that information. So that's really good. Mudsdale, we didn't get to see item on that. Obviously even got low, so I don't even know what item it could be. It could be Soft Sand. Did not do any calcs for, I guess, particularly for that. So I'm going to keep it going, and I'll see you guys in game 2. So we're back at it with game 2 here. I was looking at some stuff. I noticed that we have U-turn Tailwind, so that's really good here. I'm not going to lie to you. And we also, Zubux has the Super Fang knockoff. So I'm definitely going to go with Zubux and probably Hennessy this battle. Well, actually, I think it would be wise to lead off with Hennessy and Hardened, because unless the Mudsdale has Protect, which we haven't seen yet, we can double into it turn 1 and probably get rid of it. Now, Snorlax is really good if he brings Trick Room, and obviously Zubux are really, really nice, but I haven't really seen too much else of his team, so I am going to leave Miss Mag in the back. I feel like Murkrow this game is definitely not great because of the Trick Room mode, so we are going to go ahead and see what we can do there. But definitely came into this game prepared for something, and I'm leaving this game realistically not prepared for something. So there was that. So there's definitely that. So we're definitely going to see how this goes. But GLHF to Pat, of course. Here's game 2. Let's hope we can get this win and possibly turn the momentum in our favor, obviously, with Trick Room and our own Tailwind that we did not really bring. We're trying to see if we can at least balance out the games. That lady's face glitched out for 2 seconds. We do see the same lead, of course. He's definitely going to see a different lead from us, so we are definitely going to see our choice specs, which I mean I'm pretty sure he knew we are AV. So we are just going to double into the Mudsdale. I feel like that's the best decision we can make here. Obviously, we could have just gone something different, but I feel like the Mudsdale is more fearsome this game. If he has Protect, and then he goes for it and gets up Trick Room. But more obviously, I feel like it depends on how fast his Mudsdale is. I think it's faster. I think it's slower than our Blissey, obviously. So or maybe we're slower. I don't remember actually. So we are going to get off our Terra here, Terra Ice. We are going not to see any Protect. We are going to get off this Terra Ice. Do a good chunk of damage. Ice Beam will not kill from there, I don't believe. It could though, it definitely could. We are going to go next. And we almost take out the Mudsdale, just barely missing out on a kill. This body press will definitely, oh, it's high horsepower. Okay. Are we going to see Trick Room? We do see Trick Room, of course. So he's going to body press one of these, and the other one, I don't know what he's going to do. It's unfortunate that we did miss out on that kill, but I am going to go for the Ice Beam here. And honestly, yeah, just go hard into Mismag, because I feel like he doesn't, I feel like he goes for the body press into the Heat Trend, because the Heat Trend would be the thing that would be probably the most offending. Like, Blissey isn't that bad. I don't believe he's going into Blissey. If he does, amazing, obviously, and our switch out makes no sense if he does. But I'm thinking that Pat will definitely go for Heat Trend here, because I can't Protect. I have that Salt Vest he obviously saw. So he can just body press and then go for Side Shield Bash or even something else. So we are going to see ourselves switch out into Mismag. And are we going to see body press? We are going to get off our boost energy, of course. It's just speed. We are going to see the body press into Blissey. But we don't die, which is really amazing. So he does Side Shield Bash into our Flutterbane, which is just fine. We are mostly special on this team, and we are going to pick up our kill of the game with Blissey. I hope we have more kills, obviously, but I feel like it's Electros and Skeleturge in the back, and since he's Terra Dark Skeleturge, that could be really good here, obviously, but we'll see what he opts to do. We might just switch into something else right here. Lamprey, that is Electros. So yeah, we definitely called Electros coming, or at least coming in here. We are just gonna Ice Beam Prancer here, and I feel like Protect is fine. I don't feel like switching into BNS is a good decision necessarily, so I'm gonna Protect here just for Mismag's sake, because I want to preserve health at least. But I also need Prancer dead soon, because it's gonna keep building up its that's not good. That's not good at all. If I had Heat Trend, this would be better. Or if I had Heat Trend in right now, that would be a lot better. We are going to see the defense boost again. Or we are just going to Ice Beam this, of course. You can see a little bit there. We are just going to Ice Beam the Electros now. And honestly, I feel like it could be Drain Punch. It could just be anything. I'm actually just going to Thunder Wave Prancer for not really hacks, but just to, you know, get him out the way here, or at least try to. I wish I had gone in Heat Trend earlier, or I don't know. There's a lot of things. So we're not going to die to this, obviously, because we already used our item. We are going to see Side Shield Bash kill Hennessy, which is unfortunate. I think he has one more turn of Trick Room here, so we definitely are going to go into Snorlax here. And we are going to just Thunder Wave this, because it is very important that we keep that thing at bay, and we're going to taunt it next turn since it is High Papa Berry. We should be on our last turn of Trick Room. That should be fine. Yeah, we have to Protect. We have to double Protect this turn because we're on last turn, which is fine. We'll get off the taunt into Prancer next turn because we have our speed boost. Should be faster. I don't want that thing to set Trick Room anyway, because this damn Electros is very scary now because it's +1/+1/+1. We did see Knockoff, so it's probably got Knockoff and like Electric move and probably Drain Punch and then another move after that, so we'll see. We're just going to double Protect, as I mentioned. And what are we going to see here? We're going to see him just go for Side Shield Bash into Mismag, and we're going to see the Electros go for Drain Punch. Oil, okay, that's not fun. Okay, so we are definitely going to taunt this damn deer, and then I don't know what the hell to do about this Lamprey. I'm gonna be honest. This Lamprey giving us the business. See, I was gonna bring Gravity Blissey, and now I feel like an idiot for not bringing it. God dang it. That would have been like the best thing to have right now. So we're gonna taunt this so you just can't set up Trick Room again, which is definitely better for us. I don't think he pulls off a double KO. I think it's just a singular KO here. We're gonna have the high horsepower, which isn't gonna do a lot. We're gonna see Drain Punch, which, oh my god, it could have. It definitely could have pulled off a double KO here. Yep, got off our taunt, which means you can't Trick Room. We are going to Facade the Lamprey and go for taunt into that as well. Heatran's not gonna win this game, obviously, but we are going to lose this set as far as I can tell right now. I think our prep wasn't that great, and I'll be honest, we haven't had the greatest week of all time, but I can't blame that on anybody but just how life works. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, you know, if I had more time. No, I think my team, as constructed as it is not the best constructed team in the world, so I definitely think that I might make some changes soon just to shake up my team a little bit. We are going to see it get paralyzed, which, I mean, that's unfortunate, but, you know, I need all the little help I can get, I suppose. We are going to see leftovers on the Electros, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. I can't really be too angry about it. I did not put my whole entire, you know, heart, if you will, into this, I suppose. You know, just, I can't even begin to explain what's going on, but at a later date, I'll explain just how my life has been going. We do snag a burn. That's interesting. Okay. Do just, you know, Facade for damage. We are going to see Drain Punch. With 191 down to 54. Are we going to see Prancer get paralyzed again? I don't know. You know, I love to say I'm the king of hacks because it definitely works in my favor most of the time. We are going to see the Side Shield Bash kill BNS. I feel like we can Burning Jealousy this turn, maybe. Well, Flamethrower did a lot, though, and he did get back a lot of things, so I don't think Burning Jealousy is going to help at all. Yeah, Flamethrower's not going to do much. So, I mean, we're just Burning Jealousy here, in all honesty. I don't think Flamethrower will kill unless it's a crit. And obviously, I don't hope for crits in these kind of games. I'll just go for my kill on Prancer with Dark Pulse. But yeah, or we'll see if it kills, obviously. But no, that was definitely a good 2-0 set. We're 0-3 in the hole right now. We definitely need to win these last 4 weeks, or at least try to win a game this season, just to, you know, keep all the momentum and all the positive energy going here. But you know, this team definitely functions. Not the best functioning team in the world, I'll say that much, but definitely we definitely need to put in some changes, obviously. And as the commissioner of the league, I can't go out like this. I can't go 0-7. I can't go 1-6, not 2-5. I'd rather go 3-4 or 4-3. So that's GG's versus Pat here. Next week, I think we play Dell or we play QSN. That should be a really fun matchup there. I could just be wrong and we play Cherry, but again, been a really long week and it's only like Thursday when we're recording this. So realistically, we're almost at the end of the week here. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the coaches down below in the MDA. And especially Pat, he's a really great creator. And he also creates, you know, VGC content for the most part. And so he's very good at this format. So you should definitely check him out if you want to learn from somebody who plays the game more than I do, at least in the VGC competitive format. But thank you guys for watching. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.